So in the last video we have created our first test here, and now I want to show you how you can actually add more test steps and even more test scenarios, and how to run them in headless mode instead of running them via Cypress UI. So if you want to add one more step into the scenario, all you have to do is create one more it, and again let's give it a description. So in our case, let's try something similar to the first step. So let's, for example, use 5 should be 5. All we will do right now is again just a simple assertion. And here I want to use expect 5 to equal 5. And that's it. If you want to add more steps to your scenario or describe block, you can add as many if steps as you want. But I can recommend you to not go over like 8 or 10. And instead of that, it's better to do more smaller describe blocks instead of having one large suite of a lot of tests, because it will be hard for you to debug and eventually discover the problems if there anyone appear. So again, it's a good advice for you to keep the number of steps or it blocks inside the describe under 10, and you should be 5. And again, if you want to create more describe blocks, it's easy. All you have to do is just create another describe block under the previous one, and let's name it, for example, another describe block. And very similarly, you create one more it, and let's say false should be false. Again, I'm just sticking to the very simple examples, nothing special right now, just to demonstrate how we can structure the tests. And again, I'm gonna do expect false to equal false. And if I save it, you see that Prettier automatically auto-formatted the code for me. And now let me just show you how to run the test in headless mode. But first, let's change this step so the expect true to equal false will be again true, so our test will not fail. And now open the terminal, and instead of calling npm run sci open, we will delete the open, and we will use command sci.run, which we have specified in our package.json in the first video of the section. So let's hit enter. And now it will not open the Cypress UI application, but instead it will run the tests in headless mode inside our terminal. And as you can see, all the specs are passed, which is good. And I think you already noticed we have a new folder which is called videos, and these videos are taken automatically whenever we are running the tests in headless by default, but we can disable this option or not. And I'm gonna show you this configuration in Cypress JSON file, but for now just we can leave it there. Don't get scared, we'll get to this later. And yeah, I think that's it. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to actually open and do something in the real browser. So see you there.